What's up, Valley? Andrew Meep, welcome in. Nice. Seems like Somalian's streaming, so that's good. We have one person here. Yeah, Jameep. It's been, well, yeah, for Sparks Minos. They've all, even since Season 1, they've been abbreviated as SAM. They're the only team with an "and" in their name. This Super Week will officially be over. Got Dan's Twitch link. Looks like we'll be able to start on time today. That's great. All right. Looks like we'll be done by 6:30. Oh. This channel hardly ever gets used, man. That doesn't make any sense, though. Wait, that legit doesn't make any sense. I'm so confused. Eternals versus Grandmasters. What the freak, bro? It's because these titles have not been freaking changed, that's why. Alright, I'll figure that out later. If you're wondering what I'm freaking mumbling about, I'm trying to see when each match of the season was played so I can separate them in the weeks so then I can have a way to create digestible content or Wait, no, because Somalian said that he can make it. Okay. See, I'm confused because he said, by the way, got it, good for Sunday. Freaking hell. Actually, freaking skull, dude. Well, not Alex T, Alex S. Alex T has his own team. Well, the reason why Somalian is on here, because Somalian literally said in the team chat, said, it's Sharky, got it by the way, good for Sunday. That's word for word what he said. And even so, because Wars is only on game 4, I sent the confirmation of the team order at 1:18, so almost 2 hours ago. And I know for a fact Wars 4 games doesn't last, or it wouldn't even be 4 games because they're on game 4. Wars doesn't last for freaking 2 hours to play 3 games. Grand Designs doesn't stall that hard. Not that Grand Designs is the one that's restreaming it. So if there was a conflict of interest, like, that's 2 hours. Let me double check and see what's going on in Wars. Somalian said, yes, it wars at 10 a.m. Nope, the fun hasn't started, and it probably... freaking hell, dude. Game 4 is what they're at right now, even if I swap orders. Well, we'll give 15 minutes. There won't be any penalty games taken away per 5 minutes like it usually is. And then if Alex S doesn't respond by then, it's not gonna be done. So, enjoy the music while I try and figure it. It's freaking unlucky, man. What were you missing? Somalian's playing in wars right now. My fault. I should have confirmed. Like, part of it is my fault. I should have confirmed after Somalian had said that, got it, by the way, good for Sunday. I should have been like, oh, okay, well then you can play. Because I asked Alex S, could you play at 20 UTC on the 13th? Well, it's 2006 UTC on the 13th. Bro's nowhere to be found. So... that's why I'm not inducing a penalty until the time's up. It's not Somalian's fault, it's kind of on me. But still, Alex S should be here. Bro knew. How long ago was this? This is only 11, so bro knew well than freaking 48 hours in advance. Ah, well. Top down has been so cursed this season, dude. Team with the most sudden deaths, team with the most forfeited games. Because Dan V's here. Dan V's here. I don't fault Smalling for this. How many times this season is this going to be? It's actually irritating. I'm about to go into the stats. This is part of the reason why Top Down got one of the new players. I think that how you pronounce this, Lose. 1.2 roller. So basically the equivalent skill of Alex S. Yeah, if you wanted to order them, still up for open for the time being. It's one match. Two matches. So Alex S missed 2 matches altogether. Somalian subbed in under a 2-game penalty. So that's 3 matches. This will be the 4th match this season that Alex S missed. Yep. That's all. That's up to Somalian. If Somalian wants to sub, he can. He has no obligation to. Ty, you should be the new team captain for Eternal. They need it. They're basically screwed. I set my pings. Guess this depends on if Somalian decides after this game 5 that's played whether you want to sub in. I only penalize him 1 game, so. But yeah. A lot of those sudden deaths that Top Down has played is because of Alex S. Heck, freaking Alex S is the reason why Top Down lost to Eternal in the first place. They're one of the 2 teams that Eternal has beat. That match is forfeited, and we move on to the next one. I know compared to, like, other events, like, I'm super strict on it. But, I mean, you say you can make a time, I sign you up for it. You don't show up and say nothing. Like, I understand if life happens and you let me know life happens, then I will deal with it accordingly. But if I don't hear anything, then oh well. Top Down and Eternal have it rough. I mean, technically, Top Down still has a chance to make it into the playoffs. Like, their roster has Doodle, which is a captain who I can argue would beat interim captain Knight. The tough part is beating Scooty and or Alex T. Somalian versus Dan V. Somalian versus Eyeball Coffee. Ruby wise, that's where Top Down could potentially get their wins. Because Top Down should be able to beat Eternal easily if they ever cross paths, which they should. Because if Eternal beats Sparks and Minos or Drywellers in the play-in tournament, that's scuffed. It's a rough path, but I can see Top Down, the stars align, making it into the top 8 for the playoffs. Eternal, yeah, it's probably unlikely. Okay, so what happened? Maestro quit because of a, let's call it a scheduling dispute between him and Ivory. Ansel kind of just got unlucky in all his matches. He was like consistent ahead on pace at level 22, then top out. And Curia got banned for obvious reasons. And if you don't know, then you don't need to know. Wait, Dan V, you were part of the team like all season long. But yeah. Well. Oh shoot, leaving CTW is penalized now? Wait. What the freak? Hold on. When did that happen? I missed something in the announcements. That's the live event. Battle Royale. The Battle Royal tournament. That kind of information should be in the announcements, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I see it, I see it. Wait, dude, that was back in April. Okay, I see it. Yeah, it was in April. Well. Yeah, it was, let's see. Why was Sparks and Minos losing so much? Hold on 1 second. It's a good question, Cat. Let's see. Sparks, Minos, beat Eternals. Because, Portal no-showed. Wait, no, Blue Scooty no-showed. But Sparks and Minos were the second team that Eternal beat, and Blue Scooty no-showed. That was second match of the season. Okay. Beat top down. So it's no show by Blue Scooty. I'm just out here stalling. Once I'm done looking at this, then I'll make the call. Beat Curie no-showed against Portal. Blue Scooty lost to Raw Mations. Oh wait, Oxcord swept. Curia lost to Scottobozo. Ansel had 2 early top outs against Peak Eric. Maestro lost to Ivory. Okay, so they just kind of got outskilled. Blue Scooty lost to Sam Finch. 1 early top out and then Sam Finch popped off on the last 2 games. Ansel lost to Messix, early top out. Curia lost to Ian. And, wait. Oh, free? Akatu almost lost to Ninja. Dude, wait, what the hell? It went to a decider. Let's see. Blue Scooty got destroyed. Well, 2 early top outs against Alex T. This is when Brighton versus Ansel. That was a good freaking set. I think what was that? Game 3? I remember that. Danby versus Eyeball. That was also another good one. Danby won that one. Oh, that one went to sudden death. Okay. But who won that one? Drywellers versus Sparks and Minos. Team stats. Drywellers won in sudden death. Okay. Alright, continuing on. Seeing the downfall of the Sparks and Minos. Lost to sudden death. Scooty swept Noah. Only Akatu won. Ansel lost to Toby. And Curia lost to 20 Dan. That one went to sudden death. And it was a loss in sudden death. So that's 2 losses in sudden death. Millionaires won 3-1. Onpu destroyed Kyria. O beat Dan V. Wait, is that the match I'm thinking of? I think that's the match I'm thinking of. Hold on, because... Let's see. Millionaires were home that time. Okay, so then it was second time around. Maybe. It's funny how both of y'all played each time. But, okay, so... Danby lost that one. Akatu beat Uno. Kyria lost, and then... Alright, so just got outplayed. Versus the Grandmasters. Damn, Scooty got outplayed on this one, too. Wait, that's actually a crazy set. Lowest score of the set. It was only 4 games. Lowest score was an 881. And then Blue Scooty got a 943, and the rest were... Looks like a 1.1 million average for both players. Kind of nasty. Oh, Scooty versus Sidnev. Dude, I'm doing my best to stall because I'm real interested to see like the downfall of the Sparks and Minos. Scooty beat Sidnev and Cell beat Shala. Oh, you guys won that one because Yaka beat Smooth. And Akatu actually lost to Gunter. Alright, cool. And then versus the Grandmasters, Bergtroll won, Scamper beat Yaka, Wallband beat Timmy, yeah. That was a 4-0. Music, please. Oh, I didn't have it looping. My bad. Alright. And then that was all the matches of the season. Now, I do remember... Where we at? The rematch. Miles beat Blue Scooty. Dan V beat O. Grand Designs beat Katsugiri. That was their debut. And Yaka beat Ansel. So that went to sudden death. And Millionaires lost to sudden death. I didn't commentate that game, so I don't remember that sweep. Let's see, Blue Scooty versus rematch between the Aux Cords. Scutabozo beat Jacobo. Scooty beat Ramations. Ansel lost to Kitten. And Timmy Kim beat Jeeves. So, wait, is that another sudden death? Bro, what the hell is up with all these sudden deaths? And they lost in sudden death. Bro, that's like, what, 3 losses in sudden death? And then the last match that was played... was up against Stochastic Squad. Oh, I remember this one because it was a super close one between, Wait, that was recent. Yeah, Dan V got swept by Cobra. Because Cobra was on his demon arc for whatever reason. Bro, back-to-back 1.1. Dan V early topped out in game 1. Toby beat Jakob. And Fire Dogs beat Thirsty Jacobo. And Noah beat Blue Scooty. And that was the last one that is recorded. Alright, Alex S. Did this fool respond? Nope. Alright. So that means Lapis and Jakob are up next. And I gotta record a intro. What, Taya, do you actually want to join Gauntlet? Anyways, let's go ahead and get this over with. Well, you gotta, we'll see, like, before tomorrow. So I can get you your jersey, or whatever. But you wouldn't be able to join. There'd only be 2 teams you would be able to join. Eternal or, freaking, what's it called? Top Down. Sparks and Minos are set. Alright, let's go ahead and get this recorded. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Gauntlet Ascension. I'm your favorite underwater host, Sharky, and we have another match for you guys. Now, unfortunately, one of our players didn't show up, so that is going to lead the Sparks and Minos to lead 1-0 with this match. But that doesn't mean it's over. We can still see a sudden death force. We still got our captains to play. And of course, up next, we're going to be having, I believe that is Lapis versus Yakko. So still a lot of exciting action. We're going to take a little bit more time to help get them set up. And yeah, thank you guys for being patient if you're watching this live. If you're not watching this live, well, you guys don't have to bear through that. But yeah, let's go ahead and head into the intermission while I get our next two players set up. Playoffs, or the play-in tournament, I'm projecting will start in December, depending on if I can get Eternals matches scheduled. Like, nah, Ty, it wouldn't be fair if Ty joined y'all's team. You can only join 1 of 2 teams at this point, which is Eternal, which I doubt Ty wants to join them, or Top Down. Because Alex S not being there kind of screwed things up. This is the 4th offense too. Pretty sure I warned what's so bad about the Eternals. They're 2-11. Their captain can't play. And almost no one on their team had the jerseys. Well, he better hurry up. What the freak? Twitch just said, nah, bro. I think stream is dead, man. Yeah. You suck, Twitch. But, yeah, good to go. Just wait on Lapis. No, Somalia didn't no-show. It was Alex S that no-showed. Alex S was actually the one that's supposed to be playing. It's confirmed 48 hours ago. And not here. And because this is the 4th offense, it is time to make a competitive ruling. Because this will not happen in the playoffs. Because you can read between the lines, it will not happen in playoffs. Read between the lines and you'll know what I mean. Of course, Somalian could have, came in and saved it, but there's penalties for leaving wars. So. Besides, Lapis, this would be around the time that you would have to play anyways. It's already been 30 minutes. Danby was probably going to sweep Alex S, so you need to be ready anyways. Nah, Ward's not ruined Gauntlet. It's literally Alex S. Just didn't show up for his team. And My stance is on, because of how like complicated Gauntlet is. I mean, I understand, like I said earlier, I understand if you tell me that life happened and you can't show up, like that's fine. Your team won't be penalized and we'll deal with that another way. I've done that all season. It's whenever you don't show and you don't tell me, or you don't tell me that you can't show because, you know, life happens, then I show no sympathy. It's a forfeited game unless your team subs, and if your team subs, they have a disadvantage where it's already a lost game. Because, look, damn, this is red bracket rant time, right? Because let's be honest. Even if we're assuming, like, or let's be charitable and assume that Alex S wins the games that they're supposed to show up in. Top down would have been, what are they? They're 4-10 right now. Top down would have been like 8 and, hold on. How many sudden deaths did they lose? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they've been in sudden death 9 times. 3 of those times are from Alex S and like subs being required. So they would have like a, what? That's a 7-7 record. Which means that they would only have to win 3 more matches out of the remaining 4, and they could have blocked in their spots in the playoffs. Or some of the matches wouldn't even have to go to sudden death, because the player wouldn't be disadvantaged by having to take on penalty games. Like, it's just, it sucks, but it's the team format. You're only as strong as your weakest link. And Alex S appears to be the weakest link today. Bro, you're tied. You know what? I feel better now. That actually made me laugh. Alright. Both of our players are warmed up. Players, would you like same piece sets? That's funny. That is freaking hilarious. Alright, Jakob says yes to SPS. Oh, that's so freaking funny. Oh, that's terrible, dude. Yeah, I'm feeling better now. Oh my gosh, dude. Alright. All players who go for SBS, here's your seed. 89, 83, 61. Ooh, an all-number seed. Alright. Players are ready. We can finally get a match going. Oh, wait. I'm dumb. We're going 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Look at that. Double S and a Z. And both players played it drastically different. I won't deny that, Tetris. Starting off the game, both players with a Tetris on the board. Jakob has only taken one burn, or not one burn. Jakob hasn't taken any burns. Lapis, on the other hand, has taken 4. Of course, it's been a while since both of these players have been in their last Gauntlet match. So, big difference then is Lapis had a just shy of, what, a 1.1, I believe, at that point in time. Now Lapis has a 1.2. Of course, it's important that Lapis wins this match to tie things up for the Sparks and Minos. And Lapis missing the T-spin. Jakob also having to do some burning as well. An eye piece would be nice here. Go for a split triple and then have to build up for row 2. Still going to put Jakob in a scoring position, just slightly elevated. Meanwhile, Lapis is just burning. Haven't seen him score a Tetris in a while. Looks like he's going to be looking for a J piece and decides to burn it out. Not going to get set up for the Tetris. Meaning that Jakob's going to take a 3 Tetris lead. Here in the opener, and these pieces are great for Jakob to burn all the way down to the bottom. Lapis now with a clean stack. However, doesn't appear that the long bar is on its way anytime soon. Good placements over here from Jakob. Lapis finally scores a Tetris and gets set up for another one. But past the 40 line mark, 176 for Jakob, 139 for Lapis. Of course, since we're on the topic and I do have the spreadsheet pulled up, we can talk about stats for these two players. Which one player might have a lot more to talk about than the other. Lapis has played in 2 matches so far this season and has lost both of them. As a matter of fact, only won 1 game. Meanwhile, Jakob has played in 5 matches, has a winning record 3 of 2, and has played a total of 20 games. Now, when it comes to transition, because as we all know, as players are professional nowadays, ooh, that flat didn't really do Lapis too many favors there, so more burns are going to be forced. When it comes to transition, there is a severe, and I mean severe, advantage from Jakob. Jakob has a true transition rate of just under 70%. Lapis only has transitioned 1 game this season, putting his transition rate at 16.67. So, to say that one player has an advantage in that metric of stats is an understatement. And we have not seen a 29 from Lapis yet. But this could be the game to change everything. Already starting off, there is pressure on Lapis. With a no-show from his teammate earlier, the Sparks Minos basically got a free win. So now it's up to Lapis to kind of equalize and tie things up. Meanwhile, Jakob could bring the Sparks Minos 1 game closer to starting to turn their season around a little bit. Mathematically speaking, it is possible for them to get one of those top 6 spots. But the road to do so, they have to win every single match left this season that they have. And considering the opponents on the way, it's definitely a tall order. But the tall order is this lead that Lapis is going to have to come back from, though. 269,000 for Lapis, 372 for Jakob. And Lapis is not in a scoring position either. As a matter of fact, won't be in a scoring position until that little overhang gets dealt with, and it does. Man. You know, this might be a match that I think to be a little bit on the nicer side. We just won't dive into Lapis's stats. Because I started looking at them a little bit more closely to see what I could talk about next game. Yeah. On the bright side, though, it looks like Lapis is closing in on the second transition of the season. And there it is. Lapis transitions at 360,000. 20,000 less than his first transition of the season at 380. Jakob transitions at 488. So about a 100,000 point lead at transition. And with a clean stack to boot, as Lapis is forced to spend a couple of pieces in order to get into a Tetris readiness position. Wait, Javanti cheering for the opposing team? When Javanti is a Sparks and Minos player? In the Mino League, technically speaking. The betrayal is crazy. Anyways, 418 for Lapis, now starting to score Tetrises. Jakob has been continuing to score Tetrises. It's up to 575. Lapis now, long bar dependency right there in column 5, and looked like for a second was going to commit to the center wheel, but decides to burn out of it. And all that does is just give Jakob more time to expand the lead. However, we are running into a small drought. And Lapis unable to use the eyepiece. There is Tetris over there for Lapis. 479 to now 659. Almost a 200,000 point lead. There's another Tetris for both players. Yeah, but Lapis is more like a henchman. I wouldn't call him a villain, right? He's like the guy that's like guarding the door to get into the evil castle. 691 for Jakob, 564 for Lapis. Oh, I like that Javanti. Something that I don't quite like is how high Jakob's stack was getting there for a second. Able to burn it down. And Lapis is starting to make a little bit of a recovery. Now only down by 100,000 instead of 200,000. And ooh, a little bit of an overshoot over there from Jakob. You can see the little grimace there as Lapis is actually starting to come back. We might be reaching his first 29 of the season too. There is 730,000 for Lapis, 754 for Jakob. Both players are at identical line counts, and Lapis takes the lead. Jakob knocks down a Tetris, though, starting to fight back, taking the lead right back here. Both players knock down Tetrises, 827 and now 799. Lapis having the best game of his season so far. Jakob just ran into a massive slowdown. Surviving was key there because if Jakob would have topped out, Lapis would have taken this game. Tetris over there for Jakob goes up to 897. Tetris for Lapis, 839. Another Tetris for Lapis. Jakob knocks down. Tetris goes to 29 at 934. Mathematically speaking, it... Oh, Lapis now at 29 at 909. And Lapis, hold on, could be trying to get set up. No, both players... Oh, Jakob needs to hit a 5-tap. Nice, 5-tap is hit. Both players surviving level 30 now for both. As the, oh, Jakob tops out at 954. Hold on a second. Lapis has a chase down opportunity. Whoa, the 5-tap is hit over there for Lapis. 955 is what Lapis needs. Wait a hot second. He's hitting these 5-taps. But, oh, those misdrops. I think that's gonna... Wait, hold on. It's not over yet. No freaking way. Hold on, no way. A couple more points. 955. And a heartbreak of a failed chase down. Lapis at 952. Misses the chase down by 2,000 points. Oh my gosh. Lapis's best game of the season and was 2,000 points shy of taking it. Oh, oh snap. That is wild. Jakob takes game number 1 after all that. But if there was a game if there was a game to define the phrase, put some respect on my name, that was it. Lapis has more than doubled his average, reached his first ever 29, and then played some. But in the end, it still wasn't enough. Jakob, with just enough pace advantage, was still able to take it. What a game. Genuinely a good game from both. But we got it ready from both players. Let's see if Lapis can follow it up, or if Jakob can kind of reestablish some ground here and take game number 2. We're about to find out who you're going 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Wait, that simul start was kind of crazy. What the heck? And ooh, Lapis already with a very troubling board. Wait, Lapis, not like this. All right, he's gonna get some points. Lapis tops out at 2,000. I'm sorry for laughing. Jakob is good for game number 2. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. True, Grandmaster Burrow. Okay, no, I'm no longer sorry for laughing. That was perfect, dude. I was like, if Lapis Club 0 though, nah, bro would have forever been clown. But I was like, oh, Lapis got some points, and then he topped out, bro. Oh, bro, if he Club 0, dude. Wait, hold on. Wait. I think that's the lowest score this season. Wait. Yeah, that's actually the lowest. Yeah, that's the lowest score this season. Messix previously had it at 3,800. Not anymore. Oh, wait. Lowest score in his division. Portal actually has the lowest score this season. Okay, second lowest score. Portal only got 1 line. And 7 pushdown points. Alright, both players are ready. I hope so. Let's go. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, 10. All right, what's up with these SZ starts, dude? But nah, bro. Like, I genuinely went from like being in awe, it's like, oh, okay, nice job, Lapis, to the 3-line top out, bro. It was almost a club 0. It was almost a club 0. If that eyepiece didn't come, it would have been a club 0, dude. Actually bailed to not get club 0. But yeah, game number 2 is was done as fast as it got started, so we're in game number 3. Jakob at match point. And already, we got a couple of Tetrises on the board, so massive improvement over here from Lapis. You know, we're talking about improvement by over, what is that? 1,000%? Over 1,000%? But looks like things are going to be stable, so both players should be able to score Tetrises here in the early game. And, ooh, nice adjustments over there from Jakob. Previously, a couple of those placements, it looked like Jakob saw the adjustment that he wanted to do, but kind of got maybe a little confused on the placements, but was able to recover with some adjustments as well. So, you know, sometimes you can use adjustments to fix misadjustments. Could take a shot for every time I said adjustments in that sentence. But start things off. We are tied 197.60 to 197.60. Except for Lapis takes a burn, and Jakob took a Tetris. Ooh, Lapis finding a little bit more utilization out of some of these pieces. There's Tetris for Jakob into lead, and Lapis takes it right back. Ooh, Jakob missed the opportunity to get set up for the Tetris there by going T-flat. It's going to be fine. Another long bar will come eventually, I think. You never know. There is Tetris for Jakob. And another Tetris for Jakob. 304 to 305. All these players are stacking up a little bit over the halfway mark, and we got some pretty solid paces. Jakob, not too happy with this. It's not even going to be a Tetris. Oh, but those pieces are going to be great. So Lapis will have a 2 Tetris lead here. There's a game to try and pull off a repeat of game 1. This is that game. And it's definitely already a million times better than game 2. Well, not literally, but quite thousands of percentages better than game 2. But it's looking pretty strong. 1 Tetris lead for Lapis. And Jakob's gonna knock down a Tetris, and so we're kind of back into this neck and neck territory. Looks like this game is, you know, one of those flashes of brilliance that we've seen from Lapis. Definitely saw a flash of brilliance on level 19 from Lapis in particular. Wait a second, hold on. Now that I'm thinking about it, Lapis transitioned with a 360,000 and went into 29 with a low 900. Bro almost got 600k post in game 1. Like, legitimately good post transition over there from Lapis. And This time, Lapis looking to have his highest transition of the season. It's at 539 right now. Being forced to burn as Jakob has run into a massive slowdown. Can go for row 2. And ooh, Lapis not quite getting that piece all the way over to the left, so having to take some burns, but the pieces were great for Lapis to stack. 3 Tetrises remain possible for Jakob, 2 for Lapis. Jakob set up for 1. Where's this eyepiece? Players seem to be running into quite the drought here. Eyepiece is nowhere to be found. I forgot, we're playing Gauntlet. Wait, players are actually going to get droughted all the way into transition. And there's still no long bar. Jakob might be in some serious danger. Lapis scores the Tetris. And Jakob with that hang, 1 line to go for transition, gets 2 long bars. Can he survive this? Able to get pieces all the way over to the left and the right. Needs another I piece and maybe a J piece. Can't do anything. Lapis takes game number 3, surviving that disgusting drought. And that was a pretty brutal drought. So Lapis might be down. Might have got one of the lowest scores this season, but he's not out. Honestly, that's YouTube short material, dude. Like, if I really wanted to be mean, I could totally make, like, an engaging YouTube short. Where's Mari at when you need him? And, ooh, Lapis tried to adjust. Looks like he can survive this. Question is, will he? And the answer to that question is no. All right, once players are ready, get game number 4 underway. All right, both players are ready. Let's go ahead and get them counted down. If I wanted to mean at this point. Oh, but I'm not being mean. I'm just telling you how it is. Like, everything that I've said is just factual. It's like me looking at the stats and pointing out things that have happened. So it's transparency, right? And, ooh, speaking about transparency, this is not the game that we would like to see a repeat of game number 2. Well, maybe Tetris might want to see a repeat of game number 2 for Lapis. But right now, Jakob in the lead. Lapis is going to survive this time. So we're not getting a 3,000 point top out. Yeah, Adam Irish, thank you for the sub. And Tetris Wars, thank you for the raid. You guys missed a generational game 1 and 2. Like, legitimately, go back and watch game 1. It's probably one of the most impressive games I've seen Lapis played. And game number 2 is probably one of the most impressive follow-up games that I've seen Lapis play. And right now, I'm going to have to see an impressive dig out of Lapis, because the board's up incredibly high, and he's not going to get bailed. Wait, hold on. Lapis, maybe that L might... Nah, that's wraps. Lapis tops out at 31,000. Jakob is good for game number 4. Which means the Sparks of Minos go up 2-0. All right, let's see if Scooty is available. Our next match, if Scooty is available right now, will be Scooty versus Doodle. Otherwise, it'll be Roman versus Katsugiri. If anything can be said about what has happened in this particular matchup between Jakob and Lapis is that there has been growth. This time we saw 2 transitions. But we're going to head into the intermission while we wait on our next players. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So, oh, looks like Scooty is available. So it looks like you guys are getting Scooty and Doodle first. Let's see. All right. Which, since you guys are getting Scooty versus Doodle first, means we got to listen to the classic. Wait. Completely unrelated. Saw some hilarious cat videos the other day. That's all I wanted to say. No follow-up. Oh, Blue Scooty. That's right. Before I order these jerseys, do I need to get you another jersey? Alex T grew out of his, and I'm assuming you probably grew out of yours. So do I need to get you another jersey? So far nothing has been scheduled. I'm still waiting on availability from everyone to see if I can schedule another match. So I think, what? I think, because we want to get you guys to play up against Eternal, right? I think that was the last. Yeah, we're trying to get you guys to play up against Eternal, and waiting to hear on Eternals for the rest of their availability. Wait, that's totally the wrong jersey, dude. Okay, so last time you remember it being really big. You're taller than Alex T. Alex T had as an adult medium. I got you an adult small. Yeah. Because that's the jersey I made for you for crashing the game. Yeah, the other one doesn't fit. Okay. What size do I need to get you then? And I'll get that shipped out to you. Well, get it made and then get it shipped out to you. Cause a 3XL? Oh my gosh. Probably a large? Got it. I'm glad you love my voice. I love my voice too. Now I do. If you go back, it's actually crazy how much my voice has changed since becoming like a professional voiceover artist. Like even 2 years ago, whenever I started, if you go back, you could barely tell we're the same person. I think the only way you would be able to tell is because like speech pattern wise. Oh, shoot. It's supposed to be showing this. LOL. Well, Eternals is screwed. Winter injured their hands, so, that's freaking fantastic. Bro, Eternals is just so sad, man. Like, Top Down might have, no-show Alex S. But they got Doodle... You know, Draco, like, cool people in there. And they also got Lapis. Eternals is just like... There's nothing I could do, man. They finally get a player that has a winning record being Winter. Winter's like 3-0. And now Winter can't play because her being injured. Tough luck. Anyways, here's your seed players. Let me go ahead and let's see, 19th, 20th. Thank you. What's going to be a challenge is next year's season trying to figure out a way how to do better. Well, okay, it depends on the team's jersey. I think majority of teams' jerseys I can improve on. Millionaires is hard to improve on their champion's jersey. Their champion's jersey is actually like so clean. Sparks and Minos jersey though? I think I have some ideas. But players are ready. It's been it's been an interesting day so far. And let's hope it stays interesting. Let's go ahead and get them counted down. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, Jerpy just picked the name because Jerpy didn't know what to do. Now, Andy, while these players are getting stacked up, I can give you guys some lore on a couple of team names. Andy picked the team name Millionaire Millionaires because it has like a double meaning, right? Because when you get 1,000,000 points, you know, get a max out. So that's one reason for the Millionaires. Other reason, Andy likes money. Like, we know this. Dog pick the name Stochastic Squad because he wanted the team to sound smart. And if you think of like stuff with like stochastic, it depends on which way you define it, especially if you like know a little bit about stocks and indicators, and one of those indicators is called a stochastic oscillator. But that's the reason why Dog picked stochastic. The Drywellers, though, which has the cutest logo, was decided by Fractal because dry wells. You're going to get droughted, so you're going to have a dry well. A little bit of team name lore there. I guess one more while these players are about to be 40 lines in. The Aux Chords was picked by Opox because, you know, Opox stood for, like, overpowered Ox. And so, Aux Chords, well, it was Team Auxiliary, but shortened to Aux Chords because they're the same thing, roughly. Yeah. But to start this game, ooh, we get a couple of interesting setups over here from Scooty. It is going to be long bar dependent. Does get that long bar. It was just a matter of trying to get out of this in an efficient manner. So Doodle, currently behind in points, but has the cleaner board state. Going to be able to open up the well. And a Tetris will be scored. Nice spin over there from Scooty. It's going to open up this hole, and looks like it's going to hold out with Love a J, followed by an eyepiece. Doesn't get the eyepiece just yet. As a matter of fact, Scooty's in danger. Timing of these pieces are not working in his favor. Hopefully gets another J piece. J piece nowhere to be found. This might be wraps for Scooty. I can't see a way for him to survive this, but I can't always be proven wrong. And Scooty has an early top at 208. Doodle is good for game number 1. I was just not getting any pieces. Well, freak, don't you just hate when you're like playing with something like a pencil or anything, and you drop it and it just goes like so far away that like you can't reach it, and in order to get it you have to like actually get out your chair? Because I was twirling a pencil, well no, I was twirling my card reader, and I was just like in the corner underneath my desk, and I'm just like, bruh. But both players are ready. Enough about me talking about random stuff. Let's talk about Tetris. Wait. You're going 3, 2. Alright, Doodle did not have the seed in. I gave you a new seed. ED6E1F. Scooty, go ahead and top out. We'll do another one. Skull. Bro. Everything that could happen with this... Everything that could happen with this match is just, like, happening. We almost got Club Zero from Lapis. We got a no-show. We gotta redo the seeds. Next, we're gonna see like a 1.9 and a 39. Be crazy if that happened. All right. We got it ready from both players. Let's get game number 2 underway. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Identical openers. Except for that. Duo deciding to put a little bit more emphasis on the left-hand side. It's going to prevent him from scoring first Tetris of the game. But still might be able to get another one without having to burn. All right. Looks like we're in a pretty comfortable spot. Of course, due to won the first game, we did have an early top out on Scooty's side. Sparks and Minos are up 2-0. If Scooty wins this, then the Sparks and Minos are guaranteed a win, no matter what. But we'll still play out that 4th game because every game matters when it comes in terms of where you're going to end up in the playoffs or in the play-in tournaments. Definitely the meta, so to speak, would be to get the highest seed in the play-in tournament for these two teams. So then they can play Eternals first round, as opposed to having to play someone like the Drywellers. Unless the Drywellers turn their season around and end up knocking the Rogues into the play-in tournament, which is still neither team that you want to play with. The rosters from both of those teams are quite terrifying. Things that are not terrifying but annoying is this board state for Doodle right now. A couple of misdrops is going to force him to do quite a bit of burning. Oh, but that eye piece is going to be perfect. And we're just going to see Doodle burn this down. See, I love watching Captain Doodle play. Bro smiles so much. Makes me feel happy. It's like he enjoys being here. Like, even when he's at disadvantage going up against opponents, just smiling. That being said, though, this deficit is nothing quite to smile at. Or, nice survive over there from Doodle. 255 for Blue Scooty, 138 for Doodle. Makes an adjustment there on the T-piece. There's not too many things that can't really be done with the situation. So a lot of compromise is going to be made in order to downstack this. Going to be looking for an I piece on the right-hand side, followed by an L piece in column 3 and 4. Doesn't quite get it, but I like the LJ combo right there. Doodle gets access to the hole in column 2. Gets set up for the dirty Tetris, knocks it down, and gets access to the hole in column 4. One more burn line, and Doodle is back to a right side well. And there it is, Tetris for Doodle. 196 to 392. Scooty with a 200,000 point lead almost. Also, later today, we'll have Katsugiri's, I guess you can say, like a re-debut here in Gauntlet. Katsugiri joined Gauntlet when they had a, I want to say 957. 957 sounds right. Oddly specific, but had a 957. And since then, has maxed. So this will be her first match in Gauntlet as a max out player, like a bona fide Gauntlet member. 489 for Scooty, 288 for Doodle. Ooh, nice 5 below over here from Scooty. 536 for Scooty. 356 for Doodle. Still down by around 180,000 points. But the lead hasn't grown. Yeah. At least this season. Next season, if I get more restreamers and properly put together a way for a growth development part of the league, then players of all skill levels will be able to join. It's just, for the second year in a row, I mean, we'll talk about this later, because we're about to head into transition. Talk about it in, like, the meantime. But there will be a way for anyone of any skill level to play next season, which means 2025. Scooty's going to bring us to the transition with a 678. We aren't going to see the transition from Doodle because we got an ad. And it's a 1.5-minute ad. Oh my gosh. Bro. This is why we have alt accounts. To be fair to both players, we'll wait until Doodle gets back before I give a score update. Ooh, I like that. Talking about Scooty's placements. Not this ad. Alright, 15 seconds left. Yes, I did. I did just get a Tim Hortons ad. Alright, Doodle's back. 6-6. Oh my god. 6-16 for Doodle. 905 for Scooty. Both players identical line counts. Holy frick, bro. And Doodle's in danger. Doodle's gonna top at a 624. Scooty less than 1,000 points away from the max. Play this one out. Bro, I was kind of joking about the 1.9. Bro, I actually got... Oh! Never mind. Tragic top out over there from Scooty. Holy frig, dude. That was, Okay. Here's your seed. Beta Alpha 4 Charlie Delta 8. Yeah, we got all the things happening. We got ads. We got 3-line top outs. We got no shows. Might as well retire. Which is why, Scooty, why we have the ability to compare both half of the seasons. When playoffs come, it's going to be an interesting stat to dive into. That being said, another thing that'd be interesting to dive into is this game number 3. As both players are tied 1-1. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I know about the music. I got a system going here. So we are tied. Scooty with a tremendous game. We saw a level 25 max. We did get an ad, so we didn't get to see all of Doodle's game, unfortunately. But when he came back, he was down by 300,000 points. So I was quite shocked. I actually recoiled. I was like, wait, oh, what? But those two games have been written in the book that is this match. It's time we turn the page and enter the next chapter, which is game number 3. Man, it's been a long time since I made a book metaphor. Oh wait, dude, I totally forgot to ping the Discord about the captain's match. Actually throwing. But so far, this game's been pretty stable. Scooty having to forego using that long bar for a Tetris, but he used the next one. So far, stands to be in the lead at 274. Doodle not too far behind at 214. So, trailing behind by 3 Tetrises. All it takes is a good burn sequence for Scooty to have to endure, maybe even a misdrop. Of course, it depends on what kind of misdrop. Because, you know, not all misdrops are created equal. Here's Tetris for Doodle. Scooty at 342. The adjustment. And looks like Scooty's just going to burn this all the way down. Wow, perfect LJ combination. The well is open too. And normally this would be that opportunity that I was talking about for Doodle to be able to close the gap. But was unable to really capitalize, had to do a bit of cleaning up in order to get Tetris ready. And we are playing same piece sets, so had to endure the same drought as Scooty. 315 now 397. There's the bits over there from Scooty. You know, one of the funniest things that happened during a Gauntlet Super Week was times I just mentioned Vits and then Jasmine would show up out of nowhere. She's like, did someone say Vits? It's like the most hilarious thing to me. Because I mentioned, like, I was like, you know, we're seeing a lot of really clean play. You know, we haven't seen too many Vits that are really all this team match. And then Jasmine's like, did I hear Vits? And I was like, wait, what the heck? Start things off. Or not to start things off, to continue things where we are kind of at 411 for Doodle. Great pieces. Allows him to get all the tucks necessary. 536 for Scooty. He's been slowly adding a Tetris to his already existing lead. Of course, is also ahead in lines, so could be a lot smaller than it appears to be. But just being able to find just little pockets of efficiency here and there. We are closing in on the level 19 transition. Scooty with on track for another 600k. Another mid to high 600k, I should add. And Doodle on track for a mid 500k transition. 2 Tetrises remain for Scooty. 4, mathematically speaking, for Doodle, but after that burn's only going to be 3 or 2. One more Tetris, and we will get a transition from Scooty at 674. Great transition. A 575 for Doodle. Not a bad transition, just 100,000 points behind Scooty. And looks like both players with a comfortable open into level 19 speeds. Tetris over there for Doodle goes up to 626. Means both players are scoring Tetrises at around the same efficiency. There it is, Tetris for Scooty, and another Tetris for Scooty. 807 at level 21. Doodle, ooh, a bit of a misdrop there. And right now, Doodle just running into a lot of issues. This is survivable, but that's not, survivability is not the problem here. It's Scooty. Scooty's been put in a scoring position. Beautiful flat eye burn. But Scooty is going to be looking for specific pieces to help him out, and Doodle is clean. Wow. That cleanup from Scooty is actually so meticulously played. Tetris for Scooty goes up to 931. We are looking at a max into level, or almost a max into level 25. Basically, almost the same exact pace as last game. And Doodle trails by 200,000 this time instead of 300,000. There's a triple taken over there by Scooty. One more will give us the max. There it is, max out for Scooty at level 25. Doodle still has a ways to go and is now almost 300,000 points behind. And more misdrops, so Doodle's going to have to try and survive. And now we're up mid-high. Staying alive. Scooty now operating off of row 2. Great. Another Tetris over here for Scooty. Great cleanup from Doodle. He's just down by 340,000 points. Tetris is going to help a little bit. That's a drop in a bucket. But every drop counts. Scooty, Tetris ready. There's one Tetris, one more, and we're looking at a 1.2 into 29. There's a 1.2 into 29 for Scooty. C22. Doodle. Oh! Not able to get the eyepiece all the way over. Unless another eyepiece comes, this might be... This is a board. And oh, the O piece doesn't make it all the way over to the left. I think this is going to be wrapped for Doodle. It's going to top out at 914. Scooty at C77 is going to be good. What can this be? I don't think there's been a 1.9 in Gauntlet. I know Alex T's gotten a 1.8. Wait, what the freak? Level 35 rollover? Maybe? Hold on a second. Yo, that's a 1.7. Wait. Nah, Doodle, you were not coming back that game. You were... Dude, that's a 1.8. Hold on, bro. Oh, wait, that's tragic. That's actually so tragic. Wait, hold on. Dude, almost the 1.9. Bro, I was joking. I was joking when I said we were going to see a 1.9 today. I was actually joking. That might be the highest score in Gauntlet. What the actual heck, bro? Here's the seed. Hold on. I got to look into stats real quick. Let's see, because Alex T previously had the high. Drywellers. It's up against freaking Deox chords. So against Eternal. Yeah, because is that the... Yep. Blue Scooty just got the highest score in Gauntlet. Alex T's previous high was 1,803,000. And bro beats that by 85,000. Wild. Let's go ahead and get them counted down. Scooty says he's going to get a 1.9 this game. We'll see. We're going 3, 2, 1, Tetris. But I mean, it was a solid game played by Doodle. But the fact that in order for you to have won that game, you would have needed a 1.9 basically. It's kind of tough. There's not much you can do there. Ooh, Scooty. Getting a couple of annoying pieces. It's going to prevent him from doing scoring unless he decides to go for something dirty. So no 670 transition this time around. It'd be the funniest thing ever if Scooty still somehow ended up getting a 670. All right, that's a dirty Tetris. Ooh, Doodle with a couple of misdrops on the board. Oh, I forgot to give Scooty a win. It's too mesmerized by that ridiculous 1.88. One game away from the Sparks and Minos securing victory Doodle is one game away from bringing us to a decider. Ooh, players are getting quite high. Scooty finds the Tetris. Doodle had to cover up the well just to survive. And even surviving might be a little bit of a question mark here. Ooh, but Doodle's gonna turn that question mark into an exclamation mark. Staying alive! Smart decision, not gonna throw the S piece over to the left. That would have hung, or had a chance to hang. And Doodle scores a Tetris. Knocks another one down. But once again, Scooty has built up a 100,000 point lead. Jerpy did. Oh yeah, Tetris? If you really know your team's lore, what was the original color of the Sparks and Minos? What were their team colors? Nope. Fake fan. 318 for Doodle, 432 for Blue Scooty. Red was one of their colors, though. Pretty sure it was like red and, it's like red and yellow. Not a gold, though. The only team that was gold was, Millionaires. Because I remember, because, one of my first, logos that I did for them, had the Minos were red, and the Sparks were yellow. What do you mean, said pretty sure? I don't know. Of course I know. I designed them, the freak. And speaking about things, Doodle's gonna have to design a way out of this one. And looks like he's excavating pretty quickly. Dude, I still have the files. Oh, that's transition. 428 transition for Doodle. Scooty transitions at 583. Will this be the last game, or will Doodle bring us to a decider? We're about to find out as Doodle's still working on cleaning up. Scooty with the delayed bits on level 20. Gets the eyepiece forward. Is Tetris ready? No burns forced yet. Well, there's one. There's a second. There's a Tetris for Doodle. Scooty's still waiting on this bar. No bar in sight. Doodle fighting for his life here. And, oh, that might be fatal. Oh, wait, it's not fatal just yet. Looked like it could have ended the game, but Doodle's keeping hope alive. And those hopes immediately got crushed. Scooty is good for game number 4. Sparks and Minos go up 3-0, guaranteeing a match win. However, Top Down can still get a consolation prize depending on the performance of Roman versus Katsugiri, which will be up next. We'll let Scooty play this one out, and then we'll head into our intermission. I think Ty is either older than me by like 1 year, or he's older than me by like, we're like pretty close in age. Cause I know he's older than Mari. I mean, Doodle, you do got a month until playoffs. 22? What the freak? Wait, never mind. Bro, Dan V, same, dude. Bro, imagine getting... Bro, what you see on streams, with the exception of my mustache, because I like to trim my mustache occasionally, or else it starts curling up. But as far as like my chin hair goes, that's my life's work, dude. I haven't grown more than that. All right, Scooty goes in with another 1.2, a higher 1.2 than last time. Wait, bro might have actually been serious about trying to go for the 1.9. Bro's just getting droughted though. Dude, I swear. What am I watching? Okay, we see a slowdown. Oh, wait. But bro's still on the same pace as last game. Level 35 rollover. Okay, bro. Wait. Nah, I don't think it can happen. Oh, yeah. That misdrop seals the deal. Okay. There won't be a 1.9 this Gauntlet stream. Maybe in Super Month in November. Bro is actually getting garbage pieces though, I'm not gonna lie. Back-to-back 1.7 plus though. Alright. Last match of the day, Ketsugiri versus Roman. Don't go anywhere, we will be right back. You guys want to know a secret? Well, it's not much of a secret, but it's just something really cool that I noticed, right? So I created graphics for everyone's names, right? Well, Dan V and Katsugiri are right next to each other in the name graphics. And it's because, like, other people that would be in between them, I already, like, assigned, like, you know, put the team's initials in front of the files. I didn't for these two because I was being lazy. So, Danby and Katsugiri are just next to each other. Just thought that was, like, a cool moment whenever I was putting together or looking to change names to S's. I was like, oh, it's kind of cool. Alright, let's pull up these two streams. No, Dan V and Krink are on the same team. Why would they play each other? Bro, I got another Tim Hortons ad. Yeah. Wait. Players, would you like SPS? Hey, you're not supposed to play. Get out of here, music. Sometimes I swear I'm like blind. Like I'm looking for something and I'll be like staring right at it, but it's like I don't see what I'm looking for. And then it's like, oh wait, that's what I'm looking for. See a yes SPS? Yes SPS. Well, here's your seed. Prepared to get bad pieces. 75 Falco 092. Falco punch. I'm so excited for Genesis, dude. I can't wait. It'll be like the first event that I attend. It's like freaking 4 months away. All right, we got it ready from Roman. We got it ready from Katsugiri. Let's go and get them counted down. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Sparks and Minos have already won this match. Roman could give top down a consolation prize of walking out of this one 1-3. This is also the first time Katsugiri has played in Gauntlet since getting a max out. And last time, they tapped. As you can see now, we get some roll action. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, we've seen everything today. We see Lapis choke a chase down by 2,000 points. And then the very next game, have a 3-line top out. We didn't see a player that was supposed to show up. So that's something that we didn't see. We saw Scooty basically almost back-to-back 1.8. So it's like, you know, what a better way to cap off Gauntlet Super Week. And hopefully we can get try and get Eternals matches done for this month. Eternal and top down. While I get things prepped for a super month. Anyways, there's Tetris for Roman. Goes up to 147. Katsugiri with a hole in column 7. Nice, yeah, column 7. So, looks like she's going to decide to go for row 2. Pieces aren't necessarily the best for it. Yo, Ansel coming in to support the team. And a bit of a scary situation over here for Katsugiri. Good down stacking so far. Oh, those pieces are perfect. Well is open. And can continue to maintain a Tetris readiness position whenever the next eyepiece comes. And there it is. Opens up the well just in time. 207 for Katsugiri. 223 for Roman. Another misdrop over here for Katsugiri. Roman not in a position to score, so this deficit's pretty much going to hold until one of these players gets out of their respective dig. And looks like Katsugiri is going to be the player to get out of the dig first. Roman's dig is just getting more complicated. Nice, that L piece finds its way over to the left. Oh, that didn't burn. There it is. Roman now opens up the well. Both players Tetris ready. There is Tetris for Roman. We almost had a tie there for a second, actually. Katsugiri, poor timing on the eyepiece. There is Tetris over there for Katsugiri. 263 to now 285. Still a pretty close game. Both players having to weather some difficult piece sequences. And a Tetris will be scored for both. 309 to now 294. No Tetris for Katsugiri. Going to continue to, or actually take the lead temporarily. Roman, unfortunate, had to do a little bit of sacrificing. That's going to prevent him from scoring off the next long bar. But a J and the L is going to be a perfect combination of pieces. It's been a really engaging level 18. There's Katsugiri, Tetris ready. So is Roman. There's Tetris for Roman, Tetris for Katsugiri. 383 for Roman, 350 for Katsugiri. Currently, Tetris ready too. 3 Tetrises left for a Sparks Minos player. We got 5 left. Make that 4 for our top down player. It's going to burn a single, so now only 3 left possible. There's Katsugiri transitions at 427. Roman still with 6 lines to go. Uses 4 of them with a Tetris. And that O piece is going to cause the rest to be burned out. So we have a 459 transition for Roman. Katsugiri down by 1 Tetris currently. But his Tetris ready and knocks it down. Bringing us to a 1,000 point gap as Roman transition a little bit high. Not in a position to score, and that O piece is going to prove to be more complicated to deal with. Ooh, these pieces are just stacking uncomfortably for Roman. Needs to get a piece over to the left. Can't get the quick tap. Roman at 466 is going to top out. Katsugiri at 471 takes game number 1. All right. Alright. So if you can just go ahead and increment players. Crazy. We might actually be done before 5 or before 6. I mean, having a no-show definitely helped. Because, past couple days, those matches lasted forever, bro. Well, players are ready. So am I. Let's go ahead and get them counted down. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. After this stream, gotta send some more messages in the Gauntlet Discord server. And then it is studying time. Gotta study some technical analysis in the stock market. But I'll tell you where the stocks are up, and that's on the stakes of this game. Roman needs to win this in order to tie things up. Kazagiri wins this. Sparks and Minos will be 1 game away from sweeping top down. Of course, the Sparks and Minos having a rough start to the season. And in the first match that they had up against top down, it was the 5th match of the season. It was actually Blue Scooty's debut as captain. Sparks and Minos came out on top 3-1. So we're looking at a potentially even better result. But as far as... Wait. Yeah, the Sparks and Minos haven't won a single match this season 4-0. There's either been losses or wins like 3-1 or 3-2. So if Kazagiri can win 2 out of the next potentially 4 games, Sparks and Minos will have their first sweep of the season. But of course, things aren't looking too hot for Kazagiri. There's still a way to survive this. Oh, wow. That O piece might not have been the best. The T piece might help. Look at these rolls from Kazagiri. Oh my gosh, able to get that all the way over to the left. But that I piece hanging on the stairs is going to top out. Roman's sitting there. You can see his eyes were open. He's like, no way she survived this. And that's true. No way she does survive. Roman takes game number 2. Bro, Roman was scared there. He was like, wait, why am I going up against this? Ridiculous play. But players are already ready to get into game number 3. Shake things off and get started. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Wait. Actually crazy sync right there. Well, not from the players. Okay. Good pieces over there for Roman. Nice active adjusting. As players wait on their 7th eyepiece. A lot of front eyepieces were like front loaded. So a lot of early burns were being forced. Ooh, okay. Looking pretty good. 92-720 to 92-720. Roman's going to have to take a couple of burns. Kazagiri had a clean enough stack. Going to have to take burns as well. And it was off of a same piece that forced Roman into burns. That O piece. Just didn't have a good accommodating spot for it. Ooh, that Z piece. A little bit rough for Katsugiri. She's going to burn all the way down. Not get into another situation like what we just saw. And my pieces have been coming rather slowly. And not necessarily been able to be used by either player too much. Rough timing on that eyepiece. Katsugiri covered up the well. Both players are clean. 150 for Roman, 130 for Katsugiri. And she's going to score a Tetris, keeping things calm, cool, and collected. Looks like pieces are starting to be a bit more respectful. Roman having to do some burns here. So Katsugiri is going to tie us up following that Tetris. Slightly off sync Samo Tetris there. 222 to 220. There's another Tetris for Katsugiri. And another one. It's been a pretty close back and forth here. $335 for Roman, $337 for Katsugiri. We're separated by 2 lines, both in terms of points and score. Closing in on the level 19 transition, about 30 lines away, 34 in Roman's case. And we're looking at another back and forth, similar to what we saw in game 1. Roman's gonna have to take some burns here though. Katsugiri and a dangerous dig. And, oh, decided not to use the J piece to open up the hole. But it's going to work out anyways. Another Tetris for Katsugiri. Good survival. 2 Tetrises remain possible. And 2 Tetrises remain possible for Roman as well. It's a transition for Katsugiri, 537, up a bit high. So it's just going to bring the stack down. Roman, ooh, hold on, Katsugiri in a bit of trouble. Nice 5-tap over there to the left. Roman's going to transition at 504, but it's also uncomfortably high. Katsugiri is going to survive, knocks down a Tetris, and follows up with a second one. Roman is also going to survive a little bit longer. Nice. Able to go for a couple of flat placements on the eyepiece. but not able to get them over to the left all the way. Looks like this could be it for Roman. He's doing the best he can, but can't do anything. 5-16 is Roman's top out. Kasagiri now on match point. No! Bro, that's so sad. That reminds me when, what's it called? The thing inside my first CRT blew up. Let's go ahead and count them down. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Roman already starting off with a pretty rough opener here. Kasagiri's on match point. And Kasagiri also having to do some down stacking. So, you know, normally when one player is in trouble, that could be attributed to their stacking decisions. But when both players are in trouble, it generally means that something with the seed was going on. And you can see that both players are kind of digging out at similar paces. As a matter of fact, they're going to get clean around the same time. However, Roman was able to utilize that long bar for a Tetris. Kasagiri unable to, so one Tetris is going to separate them here in the early goings. So weird, dude. That's why same piece sets is always a spectacle to watch. Ooh, another misstep over here from Roman. Roman was able to clean up. Currently down by 2 Tetrises. It's gonna close the gap by 1. And it looks like, despite the turbulent opener, both things have stabilized, or both players have had stable boards for the majority of level 18, or rather, the second half of what they played. Because that first burn sequence took them to around 30 lines. So 30 lines later, and they've definitely been playing pretty well. Like, amazing pace recovery has been discovered for both so far. Our Tetris score from Katsugiri. 327 now, 330. Roman in the lead. There's also slightly ahead in lines. Either way, this is neck and neck territory. Once again, this is the perfect matchup. Both of these players have been close on level 18. It's just on level 19, Roman has been unable to transition with a board that is conducive for scoring. And Katsugiri has been able to survive some pretty scary stuff too. There's Tetris for Katsugiri, goes up to 360. Roman at 382 was able to find a couple of Tetrises while Katsugiri was kind of refining the board. But less than 20 lines away from the transition from Roman. Now less than 20 lines away from the transition for Katsugiri. Yeah, things have been stable, and players haven't been receiving a terrible amount of long bars. But they've been coming at some pretty respectable timing. Tetris for Katsugiri, just going to be just shy of being able to score that Tetris. So it looks like this game, Roman will have... Oh, hold on a second. Tetris for Katsugiri. If Roman does get this last Tetris, then Roman will have the lead into level 19. Katsugiri is going to transition at 500,000, almost even. Roman transitions at 511. Roman has to win this game in order to force us to a decider. Katsugiri has to win this game to give the Sparks Minos their first sweep of the season. Couple of tricky pieces over here for Katsugiri. Oh, goes for the S flat there. Wait, that's a generational burn find. Currently in the lead, but trying to downstack. The well is open now for, or not yet. Things are starting to get higher for Katsugiri, but she hits all the crucial placements. Now the well is open. She has the lead and is going to keep it. There's the Tetris for Katsugiri. Goes up to 589. Roman at 557, still trying to get in a scoring position. As Katsugiri takes the safety triple, bring the stack down into a more comfortable position. While Roman's now starting to get built up for his next Tetris. Wasn't quite ready for that long bar, but is ready for this next one whenever it comes. There it is, Tetris for Roman. 589 to now 627. Katsugiri going for a skim. Flat eye placement, I love to see it. Tetris for Roman now at 618. Katsugiri waiting on the next long bar. Opens up the well just in time for that long bar. 661, just over a Tetris is separating these two. And oh no, Roman losing Das. And that left side might be it. Roman can't get anything over to the left. A top out at 622 is going to do it. Katsugiri takes the match 3-1. Meaning the Sparks and Minos officially sweep top down. Sparks and Minos postseason are looking kind of scary, I'm not going to lie. They might have to play in the play-in tournament. But this is a scary looking team, dude. With that being said, that is the wrong scene. Thank you all so much for watching. We're going to find someone to raid. Next matches have to be scheduled. I'm going to really annoy the people. I got to ping a lot of people. Currently in the standings, though, for those of you Grandmasters are number 1 with a 12-2 record. Stochastic Squad is 11-5 at number 2. Millionaires are 3rd at 10-5. Wavy Ones are 4th at 9-6. Ox Cords are 5th at 9-7. Rogues are 6th at 6-8. Drywallers are 7th at 5-8. Top Down is now 9th at 4-11. Sparks and Minos go up to 8th at 4-9. And Eternal is last at 2-11. Those are what the standings look like going into this upcoming week. We'll see if things change further. But, Oh, sweet. But thank you all so much for watching. What a wild day, dude. And a Gauntlet stream ending underneath 3 hours. I mean... Oh, I guess I gotta thank Lapis for that. The 2 early top L's certainly helped. Alright, Tristop is in fact live. So, before our raid, everyone go over there to Tristop's chat. We're trying to help him get to partner. So, let's get him there. Leave Lapis alone. Look, I'm just simply stating what happened. Just like stats, you know, bring up Lapis's stats. I mean, it's just a fact. Lapis just hasn't played all too well. But yeah, we are going to send the raid over to Tristop. What do you mean, invalid username? All right. Good luck, Tristop. You got this, dude. I'm going to partner push in November. That's when I'm planning it. Because I'll have like 12 Gauntlet matches hopefully lined up in November. And Gauntlet is my highest viewed thing, so we'll see. Thank you all so much for watching. Go enjoy Tristop's stream. And we'll see if we'll be back this upcoming week.